morning, tourists, kapi and kapanabios, and welcome to the overwhelming combination of majesty, imposing landscapes, and quaint lifestyles, Batanes. To escape to Batanes is to escape to a different world. So guys, hello, my name is Mary Grace Inagsa, but you can call me Brasha, your tour guide from STI Traveling Tours. And beside me, these are Coach Captain JR. Say hello to our Coach Captain.
Hello!
Say hi!
Hi!
Hello!
Hello!
Fantastic! We will arrive first at Marfa Lodge Annex for you to enable take rest and arrange your things before we start our North Bataan tour. So guys, have you rested well?
Yes!
Fantastic! I would like everyone to lend me your ears because I'm giving you some brief safety precautions for all your safety and comfort. So, as your tour guide, I would like to always remember to smile. So guys, can you see your smile? Very good! So smile for S. Secure all your personal belongings, do not leave your bags unattended, and keep your important things with you. So smile for M. Make sure you're in a group and never leave the group. So smile for I. Interact with the locals and their culture. So smile for L. Leave the place clean and peace. As the famous quotation goes, take nothing but pictures. Leave nothing but footprints and kill nothing but time. So smile for E. Enjoy the tour and enjoy your day. Is the clear, my dear tourist?
Yes!
Very good! So guys, synchronize your time because we're here in a few minutes. The time in my watch right now is exactly 7:45. So please synchronize your watch. Are you finished?
Yeah!
Okay. Let me tell you an important thing that we have to participate in all activities. Let's say, for example, we are in our destination and when I blow my whistle like this, that means the time given to you has just started. And when I blow my whistle like this, that means the time given to you has just ended. So is that clear, my dear tourist?
Yeah!
So we're all 50. So let's count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. We're all 50. So guys, please check your itineraries. The first destination is the Vine Rolling Hills and ID Lighthouse. After that, we will having a lunch in 6 to 8 Pansiteria. And the second destinations are Mount Carmel Chapel, Radar Tukon, Ijong Viewing, Ditnay Suwam Japanese Tunnel, and Valugan Boulder Beach. So guys, we're here in the Vayang Rolling Hills. It is one of the most recognizable spots here in Basca Batanes. It is also called Vayang Ranch. So guys, please enjoy the spectacular view of the West Philippine Sea and the western parts of Basca Batanes. Guys, as you can see over there, that is the Nighty Lighthouse or Basca Lighthouse. We can easily reach by foot via 1.2 kilometers hike. So guys, let's start hiking and follow me. This lighthouse was first lit in the 2003. It is made of reinforced concrete and conical shape. And there is also the site of the American period telegraph facilities, which is now a ruin. It was converted into a cafe called Banker's Cafe. So guys, you can now enjoy the view, take pictures, and explore the place. And after that, we're having a lunch. Okay guys, you're full now and regenerate your energy, right? Yes, that's perfect! Because we're heading to our next destination and it is a long way to go. So guys, we're here in Mount Carmel Church, which is popularly known as Tucan Chapel. The design of this lovely Tucan Chapel was based on the traditional Ivatan stone houses. It is a project spearheaded by the influential Abad family and nearby communities, so they didn't need to go too far away to go to a church. The roof of the chapel is made of the concrete red bricks, and on the ceiling will be a maze of the prepossessing painting of different municipal saints, which are painted by the well-skilled Ivetan artist. A short walk from there, and we can see the Pag-asa weather station or the Tukon radar station. So guys, let's go and follow me. So guys, this is a lighthouse before, and it is also used as a weather station by the United States. So guys, as you can see from afar, that is the Cascade Dam. It is actually a molten volcanic magma which acted as a plug on an extinct crater. And at the top of the cliff, that is the Fundación Pasita. This is the best boutique hotels in the Philippines. This is one of the places you can feel it is winter in the tropical paradise of the Philippines. So guys, we're heading to our next destination, which is the Supuan Japanese Tunnel. So guys, let's go and follow me. So guys, we're here in the Dipnay Supuan Japanese Tunnel. So this is an interconnected network of tunnels built during the Japanese occupation of the country for the refuged Japanese soldiers and local post on Batan Island. It served as a shelter for the Japanese imperial forces until the end of World War II. So guys, there are 5 doors to the tunnel, and it has several chambers, and as you can see, the entrance is low, so you should have to duck walk towards the back until one can stand up. And guys, put your sweater on because it is cold, damp, and chilly inside. So guys, we're here in our last destination, which is the Valugan Bowler Beach. It is a masterpiece created by the elements. So guys, I'll be giving you enough time, maybe 30 minutes will do, to explore the place. Okay? Okay guys, I believe the time flies are so fast when we are all having fun. This will be the end of the tour. So guys, how was the tour? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it surprising? Isn't it? On behalf of STI Travel and Tours, I would like to thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you in your future tours. And once again, I'm Gracia, and as your tourist guide, please always remember to smile. And now, you can have your free time.
Kapiyan Kapano Dios Tours. So on behalf of STI Travel and Tours, I am Anne, your tour guide for this wonderful and exciting trip. Our itinerary for today is about Sabtang Island. So before we proceed on our tour, let me just first brief you about the Sabtang Island. So Sabtang Island. Sabtang Island is one of the 3 inhabited islands of Batanes. This is located in the southernmost part of the Batanes Island groups. And this island is well known for its lighthouse and the old stone houses of the Ivatan villages of Chavayan and Savidug. So Sabtang Island also has a well-preserved culture, a beautiful natural landscapes, and a friendly people. This remote island is such a refreshing escape, especially for you tourists who want to enjoy their vacation. So as you can see, tourists, we are now at the Ivana port. We will be riding a boat and able to reach our first destination, which is the San Jose de Ivana Church. So San Jose de Ivana Church is also known as Ivana Church. This is a Roman Catholic church dedicated to Saint Joseph. This is a National Historical Landmark declared by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines in 2008. Our second destination is the Morong Beach. Morong Beach is also known as Nakabuang Arch or commonly referred as Nakabuang Beach. So, Morong Beach. Morong Beach is most probably the well-known place in the Batanes because of its large rocky arch that has become an icon not just only in the island but Batanes as a whole. For our third destination, this is a church also. So this is called the Sabtang Church. Sabtang Church is also known as the San Vicente Ferrer Church. This church is also a Roman Catholic church, and originally this is a small chapel in 1785 when the Sabtang mission first opened by the Dominicans. And on its facade, you can see the stone statue of the Saint Vincent Ferrer, their patron of the parish and the municipality. For our fourth destination, this is called the Idjang, or most commonly known as the Batanes Castle. The Batanes Castle is a triangular-shaped hilltop citadel which is made of limestone and wood. So, tourists, are you aware of the St. Thomas Aquinas Chapel? If not, this is also same as the previous churches that we've been. This is also a Roman Catholic church. And beside of this chapel, it has an abandoned native stone house which is located in the barangay Savitug. Our second to the last destination for our second trip is called the Chavayan. Chavayan is an old Ivatan village known for its stone houses, wherein some of which are over 100 years old now. The style construction was being introduced by the Spanish in the last half of 1800s and proved perfect for the region because the region is prone to strong winds and frequent typhoons. Their roofs are made of thatch cogons, which is a type of tall grasses found throughout the Southeast Asia, and are replaced every 25 to 30 years depending on its thickness. So for our last destination, this is the Tinian Viewpoints. Tinian Viewpoints has a rock formations, cliffs, and breaking waves that will leave you mesmerized. The area has a jutting rocks along its rolling hills, and you can have your very own private spot in the Tinian Viewpoint. So again, on behalf of STI Travel and Tours, I am Anne. Thank you, tourists, and I am looking forward in serving you again in the future.
Good day, tourists! Do you know who we are?
No!
Well, of course not. Well, I'm Perlinger Laurencio and this is my partner, Renelyn Evangelista. And we will be your tour guide for today. So, let's start.
So, it's exactly time to the first attraction. So, we need to move to the second attraction of Batan Island, which is Mahataw Boat Shelter. Mahataw Boat Shelter was built to protect fishing and passenger vessels from damage caused by the unfavorable weather condition. So, the third one attraction of Batan Island is the Tayid Lighthouse. Tayid Lighthouse is set in the middle of a farmland and close to the edge of a hill. It is used to guide ships approaching or passing Batan Island. And also, Tayid Lighthouse is the one that receives the most visitors in Batan Island. The next attraction is Rakua Payaman, which is also known or commonly known as the Marlborough Country in Batan Island. Rakua Payaman is a cluster of the rolling hills on the east coast of Mahataw. It is used by the locals for them to graze their cows, carabaos, and goats. So tourists, we are already finished in Rakua Payaman, so we need to move in the next attraction Batan Island, which is the Imnajbu. Imnajbu is the one of the 4 barangays that comprise the municipality of Uyugan in the province of Batanes, it is the one of the smallest barangays in Batanes, in all Batanes, yes. So, the next destination of Batan Island is Old Naval Base. Old Naval Base, from this point, or the viewpoint of by the rock formation, you can enjoy the good view of the ruins of the old Loran. Loran means long-range navigation. It is used by the U.S. Navy during the American era, and it was once the center of what they used to call the Little America. And this set or site is set to be reopened as a museum. This is the last attraction that I will be giving you because I will pass my partner, Renilyn Evangelista. So this is the attraction of Batan Island, which is Alapad Hills and Rock Formation, which is this is the most magnificent tourist destination in Batan Island, and also this is the favorite tourist spot in Batam Islands because it offers a picture of Pacific Ocean.
So, our next destination will be the Oyugan Church. This church is the small church in the Oyugan that is dedicated for San Antonio de Francia. So, our next destination will be the Songsong Ruins. The ruins in Sitio Songsong, that is now a ghost village because of the tsunami that wiped it out in 1954. This is a walled stone houses that still remain up until now. Next is the Honesty Coffee Shop. The Honesty Coffee Shop just became the tourist spot itself. It is not your ordinary cafe because it is unmanned and always open, allowing the customers to get what they want or do what they want as long as they pay right and do what is right. So the next destination is the House of Lakay. So this house is living up for so many years and its traditional structure is considered as a heritage treasure in the Batanes. And the next stop will be the San Jose Bridge. So this bridge was built by the Spaniards and it stands parallel to the more modern bridge. So next one is the Homaron Bridge or simply White Beach. So this is one of the beaches that is lacing the Batan Island whose waves are more friendlier and gentler for the swimmers. The short strip sands and shinglers are the popular picnic area for both families and tourists. So the next one is the Blue Lagoon or Homaron Blue Lagoon. It is referred to as the Spanish Lagoon or Spaniards Lagoon because by the Spanish era, they are the one who was able to access that lagoon. But today, it is open for all people and for all tourists. So our last stop will be the Mahato Church. So did you know that the Mahato Church is declared as our national cultural treasure by our National Museum in the year 2001? This church has a white facade with green mint doors and window frames.